Andres, ang gandang combination dun sa outside hitter position. Then you also have Francis Saura, converted opposite hitter. So they do have an option to send the balls to the back row. Just like that, they get there.
1 point lead para sa Iloilo. Polinario looking for Saura again. Barbie, no good. Free ball to play with here. The second to Saura. And couldn't get the block in there as Camposano scores. Swearing. Oh, Camposano almost managed to score there, but still alive here and playing it quickly. Ramirez.
Philippine Army keeping it in step with the
Saura. Polinario with the setup again, and Saura was there to cover. San Andres managing to score a little off speed, and that will send us to our first technical timeout with Iloilo up by 1. Blocking works out there. Ramirez with the setup. Polinario to Barbie. Oh, and the save, but not towards anyone in particular.
Set match.
Well, let's see whether or not that can be addressed later on. Saura with the soft touch against the blockers. And managing to score there to Magaysay.
No coverage behind Wewe Medina.
What has been a 4-1 run here so far. Napabor sa Iloilo. That time ending the drought there, scoring off the blockers, Mark Enciso.
These are the things that can be adjusted as they progress during this game. Dahil lumalayo na yung navigators.
And JB Sumagaysay with a quick change-up to send us to our second technical timeout with a 16-11 lead. Saura with the serve. 4-point lead para sa Iloilo. Oh, managing to keep that alive for 2 touches. But then Iloilo couldn't save it. The key issue here, especially going to set number 2. As it'll be a service ace here. Medina unable to get the proper reception.
The navigators are targeting the outside hitters. Wewe Medina and Edward Camposano really have to be.
Service line here for Army. And Villamor will end it 25-18 count at the end of set number 1 in favor of the Iloilo D Navigators. One-sided frame here. It was close at the start at the first technical timeout, but right after that, San Andres getting that off the blockers first before finally scoring.
Barbie San Andres.
Well, San Andres and Sumagaysay both have 6 points each here so far. Balanced scoring coming from Iloilo. And Medina, according to... So 1-point lead here for the Army Troopers. Camposano continues his scoring pair.
Camposano relentless in the front row right now, but he will move to the back. Wewe Medina will now march back into that front line. We're still a 1-point lead for the green shirts.
Sumagaysay will try to change that here. And that one just dumped down by Nur Siddiq.
Culprit was the
Enciso.
Now that is a perfectly designed play. It was very simple for the Philippine Army. They started up with a perfect pass. And then Joel Villanson getting the commitment of Nur Siddiq and San Andres on that.
Barbie. Slowed down there. Uy with the save. They go back to San Andres. And at that time, Ramirez ends up taking out members of our staff here in his attempt to save it. But let's take a look at this again. Well, this is our second technical timeout and sent Ramirez off the court. And everyone's okay, though. We'll be right back. Well, right now, 6 points from Camposano alone in this frame. So why not go back to him and make that 7 points? The serve. Blocking did his job there. Espanso with the setup. Ramirez popped that back up. Chance ball to work with. San Andres. Upset. San Andres. Not that time. Kept alive. Barbie will try again. Changing angles. Ramirez with the setup to Medina. And a big block there from Sumagaysay. That's wired up at 22. And the blocking just working out there for Nur Sadiq.
There will be a timeout called on the side of the Troopers.
Let's listen in as Nur Sadiq gets his second block. Blocking slowed that down. They go to San Andres. And San Andres, with some of the loudest points of this second frame, ends it here, 25-22. Another look at that there, off the blocker. And coach was there to receive, but unfortunately, that means it's out. And that means he never on the service line para sa Iloilo. And Enciso managing to score using the angle. First point here for the Philippine Army. Alam mo, Neil, that's what we missed in that second frame.
Yan sa net. So even if it was set papunta sa kanya, it would have been an off type of attack.
Apolinario doing a good job to pop that back up. Camposano blocked there. Apolinario. Binigay kay Saura. That time Camposano hitting that just too low. Trying to send us to our first technical timeout of set number 3. Apolinario came to the wing. And that's a good finish there for Iloilo. And that sends us to our first technical timeout with a 2-point lead for the Navigators. And what has been a relatively clean set for them. And unable to save that.
As long as they maximize Enciso and Camposano in the front row right now.
Camposano unable to score past Saura. And Villamor scoring off the block to come within 3. That they feel at least should be a finals one against the Signal HD Spikers, who are currently top of the other pool. And Camposano will extend this one by a point with that stinging hit.
That hit was just so fast.
Apolinario setting up San Andres again. And just one away here. Talk about Iloilo the Navigators from completing the sweep.
You can see that set of Apolinario, the strength in his hands. He was on the right side of the court, but he was...
Camposano can't extend it there. Saura, soft touch, and that'll do it. 25-19 to complete the sweep. Iloilo, the Navigators, getting the job done as professionally as possible against a gritty Philippine Army Troopers team. They had their moments, but couldn't keep the errors out of their game here, Neil.
And it was the same mistakes that they committed here in the third set. What we saw in the first and the second, the inconsistencies were the same. And for the Navigators, Iloilo, again, they were dominating that attack.